I find those great old masters very great and very beautiful. But you will agree with me that everything nowadays must be presented quite differently.
Differently. A painting different from nature. Not a landscape, not a face, not an object. The reality of a painting, abstract. Is this cold, unemotional? Is this merely simple? Look at the space of this painting. A square made dynamic by an asymmetric movement of rectangles. Red, yellow, blue, and black. Basic colors. Lines vertical and horizontal. Basic oppositions. It might seem that everything is reduced to the extreme, to pure relationships, in space, in contrast, in equilibrium. Each single element in the rhythm of the whole, interacting, expanding, uniting space. The black lines seem hard and radical, self-confident. Look, only one touches the edge, and the spaces between the colors adopt varied tones between white and gray. The search of the painter steadily deepening to achieve this. Where did this lead him? For after this painting, and before this painting, there is a whole life story. The development of a painter and a pioneer. This is a work from 1921. At that time, Piet Mondriaan was 49 years old.
I began to paint at an early age. My first teachers were my father and my uncle, a professional painter. I preferred to paint landscape and houses seen in grey, dark weather that obscures the details and accentuates the large outlines of objects.
Born in Amersfoort, 1872. Son of a schoolmaster, a Calvinist. Brought up in Winterswijk, educated to be a teacher of drawing. A good steady job. But finally, the Academy of Art and a life as an independent artist. Amsterdam, about 1900. After Amsterdam, a voyage towards self-discovery. Amsterdam, Paris, London, New York. But Holland first. No longer imitation, but creation. cosmic power. The blue, devotion. A painting. More a world of thought in symbols. The search for origins, the creative spirit, the higher things, beyond the perception of the senses. First, there is the body still earthbound, and the flower that blooms and dies and blooms again. Then, within each body, the cosmos, the flower turned into a star, gleaming symbol between heaven and earth. Finally, the divine spirit in the light of the highest cause. Now, on either side, the mystic circle, like the flower, to live, to die, and to live again. Evolution, the name of this triptych, inspired by theosophy, a sidetrack for Mondriaan. What remains is his search for universal principles that underlie things.
Male and female line, vertical and horizontal. Line A in rest, lines B, C, and D not in rest, but indicating direction.
To paint, seeking the basic form. No longer a landscape, a pictorial construction. No foreground or background, no dominant subject. Everything assumes the same value, as form.
"26 Rue du Départ. Dearest Conrad and Mary, as you see, I have arrived safe and sound, and now I'm hard at work. I think the still life will turn out well.
Back in Holland, his father is ill. At that moment, the war. So, for the time being, no return to Paris. His coastal country is cut off.
Although in this year of war I earned my living making copies, etc., I'm sure I will continue to progress. The opportunity for my own expression will come.
De Stijl. Mondriaan in a group of artists, a movement, to shape a new environment. He called it the nieuwe beelding, the new plastic.
The life of modern cultured man is gradually turning away from the natural. It's becoming more and more abstract. The more the natural is abstracted, the more clearly relationships are expressed. Everything is expressed through relationships. Color can exist only through other colors, position through other positions that oppose it. We must, so to speak, see through nature. We must see deeper, see abstractly. In the mutability of relationships, there is one immutable relationship, the perpendicular position. That gives stability, equilibrium. In life, too, the main thing is to achieve equilibrium.
Holland is past. To the man of the future, no small message. L'art nouveau est né. The new art is born. It is to be seen in every part of his studio.
I prefer the jazz band where the old harmony is broken up. The new spirit is advancing and nothing will stop it. Deep within the mutable is the immutable. Beyond all misery and all happiness, there is equilibrium.
(1935). Who can realize how small the steps are towards perfection? The lines just a bit further apart, just a bit broader. Two works, one idea, searching.
There's going to be war. That's why I would like to come over to New York and rent a room. A studio would be too expensive.
First, 2 years in London. Then, the crossing. The homecoming, as friends in America say. In his baggage, work to be finished. The last years with new ideas.
I feel here is the place to be. When you feel a place is the nearest to you, you should become a part of it.
In the finale, everything is renewed. The friends, the music, the colors, the rhythm. The rhythm of boogie woogie. On the 1st of February 1944, the studio is silent. The environment of Mondriaan's neoplastic